Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Dances with Kobold's Legacy of the Crystal Shard. My name is Patrick. I will be the DM tonight. Thank you for tuning in. We are part of the Heroes Wanted Collective. Please check out our other shows that run across those networks. Joining me tonight in this campaign are...
Howdy, folks. My name is Chris. I'm playing Radigan Conover, cowboy, horseman, and creator of terrible arcane contraptions.
Look at little Tinker Toys. Hi, everyone. I am Tara, and I am playing Cithron. Don't ask me to pronounce her last name. Silver Dragonborn Great Weapon Fighter.
Hello, everyone. I am Lorne, and eventually I will be replaying Jalkin Leet, the Aasimar Paladin.
I am Brendan, and I will be playing the Great Ezekiel, a bard of amazing repute. We will go with...
Hi, I'm Nabil. I'll be playing as Duma, Boldstrike, a Minotaur barbarian, following the path of the Indestructible. Yeah, let's just go with that. I just bit my own tongue.
Ouch.
Hi, I'm Ian, and I'll be playing Augustus Constantine, the Forge Cleric of Moradin.
And Stephanie will be joining us when she arrives. She is playing Cassandra, a divination wizard and fangirl of previous campaigns. Tonight, in session 15, we will pick up where we left off. You are currently deep under Kelvin's cairn in the Dwarven Mine. You are currently in Beric's reception hall, where zombie hordes have begun a siege as the night fell upon you. As you attempted to barricade and repair doors that the dwarves had previously barricaded, some zombies did manage to slip through your defenses or climbed out of the well in the center of the floor. The basic zombies fell easily to your weapons, but the soldier-style ones seemed a bit tougher. Cassandra and Gus attempted to destroy the micro-shard Cassandra found on Beric's body. Gus was also shown Moradin's forge as a place to destroy it in a vision with his prayers to Moradin himself. Radigan's turret felled many a zombie. Cithrin and Duma hacked and slashed their way through the warriors using horns, blades, and fire to kill whatever got in their way. Ezekiel managed to keep Beldora alive while scrambling to assist as many people as he could and shore up defenses. Beldora acted as a human pincushion, sucking up a lot of damage, and really did a pretty good job helping out the party. You now find yourself in a short respite from the fight. You have barricaded doors with statues and bookcases and everything else you've been able to find and pile up. The sounds of the undead in the halls outside have diminished, but have never ended. Moans and the sounds of fingernails scraping the wood and stone are unsettling in the heat of the forge. And this burning hot forge that Gus has got going has you sweating, and the heavy air in your lungs doesn't help. The cold, crisp air of the tundra feels a lifetime away. And as we pick up, you are surrounded by these sort of moans and groans and scratching, when an unfamiliar sound catches you. Instead of sort of the crashing or banging or scratching, it is the sound of just a hand thumping at the door up here, and you hear a fairly familiar voice.
I shoot at it.
Cithrin
Hey.
will... So is the door blockaded that the bang coming from?
It is blockaded. It is from this one up here where you have pushed one of the statues in front. And you can see, there are still, patches where the wood has been boarded up. And, you can just sort of make out, an eye and finger sort of pushing at the wood.
A living eye.
Hey!
Perception check.
Okay. I'm assuming it's alive, but yeah, I'm just gonna have a quick peek through. Perception.
Yeah, it's hard to tell in this instance, but you do hear a voice that, and you see an eye kind of move and blink, but yeah, you cannot tell if it's an undead one or not.
What's the password?
Do we recognize the voice, right?
It sounds familiar, yeah. So,
I'm fucking alive. Let me in.
Jolkin,
all right, Duma, help me with this.
I'm
Put
coming.
the statue aside.
just a little, just enough to get him in. We have
Yes.
to put the defenses back up.
Holding
I'm
your
trying to roll
gun.
my eyes, Ezekiel. Yes, of course. Duma.
Yep, you guys shift the
Wait,
statue just
before
a
you
little
let
side.
him in, does he have any of that black stuff on him?
We can figure it out when he gets in here. Now get him in here.
And you are dragged through a small hole, Jalkin, and into this large hall that you see, has been barricaded, and you guys managed to slide the statue again behind. And, you still see there are more sort of undead and zombies staggering quickly towards you guys as you manage to blockade the door.
Just when you thought the night couldn't get any worse. I mean, hey, how's it going, Jalkin?
Jolkin, how are you, my friend?
I
Why
thought
are
he
you
was
dead?
sleeping in the
I've been
cart.
better.
How the hell
you
did
looked
you
into
survive that?
It wasn't easy.
Yeah, I'm absolutely okay with that explanation.
And Helda will move forward and just, I'm so glad to see you survived. Did you see Cloudful of Rocks or Alicia out there? And she'll turn and just say, I hired these three to come with me to Kelvin's Cairn when you guys didn't come back to Bryn Shander.
And a haunted look comes over Jalkin's face, and he just reaches into a pouch and pulls out 2 locks of hair tied with scraps of fabric and
Oh.
puts it in her hand.
And she looks down just sort of sadly and just says, well, they knew the risk of the life, and I'm sorry they have fallen in such bad circumstances. And
Well done.
as this happens, your reunion is fairly short-lived, as you realize that the heat from the forge and in this room has melted the ice on the door down at the south, and you can hear it sort of crack and finally snap and sort of break off, and another group of zombies enter. I will need everyone to roll initiative again, please.
Ah, crap.
How am I second?
You're not.
That is
Oh, you are.
pretty crazy.
Well, figured at some point you'd giddy up and go.
Yeah.
The song is "These hooves were made for walking, not these hooves were made for rushing."
I don't think that is the song.
Yeah, we'll have to go see another fine Hollis Valentine concert in order to find out.
I don't know, he's overrated. Have you heard this new up-and-comer who is self-taught? His name is Winthrop.
So, Patrick, just visually so I can understand and make the decision that Jalkin would, is the blue one like an elf zombie?
The blue one I'll describe in a second. The blue one actually looks like it could have been an elf at some point, but I mean, it seems to be just black and sort of dark, and it has a weird necrotic energy swirling around it.
Oh, cool.
I don't find that cool.
Oh, you will. It's very cool.
Oh, I resist necrotic. That's why I find it cool.
All right. And with that, you also from... Oh, very nice.
That's almost all.
Climbing, you hear the sounds of scratching and movement and climbing out of the pit, led by a zombified Alicia. You see another group of zombies starting to make their way up here. And a couple of them seem to be sort of hobgoblins. Some of them are still dwarves. There's a variety of races that you see coming up.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
This will be fun. I demand it to be fun.
No, that's what Sithra is thinking to herself. Is like, well, shit.
I don't like
So
how
say
well
the
they
big-
rolled on initiative.
Well, I
Should
mean,
we
they
roll
did come in
initiative
a
for
One
well.
got like
so-
a 1.1.
Yeah, but
Should we-
16.06 on the regular zombies?
Should we roll
Yeah.
for Steph?
Yeah, I'll roll for Steph.
So
This one is not wanting to play along for some reason.
wants to march to the beat of his own drum.
All right, let me get Stephanie's in.
Does Radigan have any grease to put on the walls of this well?
I might.
So, first up in the initiative order is Sithrin.
Hmm. All right. So I hear
And
the
I will-
scrambling.
Yeah, and so you hear coming out of the pit behind you, you hear the sound of sort of scrambling and scuffling, and you see, yeah, led by Alicia, who looks, sort of, very sort of pasty and gray, and like one of her eyes is sort of ripped out, but she is, sort of seemingly commanding this group with the rest of the zombies sort of following and scurrying outwards. And I will remind you that part of this is also you guys can, attempt to shore up your defenses behind or block these doors again to prevent other zombies from coming in. But top of the order, Sithrin.
Hmm. Can I get to them? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Is this difficult terrain here, this square with the rebel?
Yes.
So it's going to be, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And this is all here on a platform, right?
Yeah, that you can just step up. It's only a few feet.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All right, there. I just get to them, and I'm just going to take a swing at that zombie there. Hopefully take off his head.
All right, roll me an attack.
First roll of the night, ladies and gents.
Second roll, you rolled
Nice.
initiative.
First attack roll.
Also, you rolled perception.
First attack roll. I will say
Boy.
with that, you swing through. Of course, the first zombie just dissipates in a cloud of sort of ash and smoke, but your damage will roll through into the hobgoblin zombie behind him.
Nice. Woot. 2 for 1. That's all I can do.
Very nice.
All right. And now it is the hobgoblin zombie's turn. He is going to move forward to you, Sithrin. And he is going to. That is going to be a hit. He slashes at you with this rusted old sword. You take 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
The one down here is going to move forward. Give me a dexterity saving throw. And he is caught in the bear trap as he tries to swing around. So he just tunk, and you see him slowly start to try and scrape and move, but he is held fast.
Uh-huh.
Awesome.
Augustus.
All right. Well, there's this one right in front of me, so it's Silver Warhammer time. Ha!
Holy jeez!
Wow, twice in a row. Yeah, your silver warhammer comes swinging across, and you cave in most of this hobgoblin zombie's chest, and it sort of staggers down and then slowly rights itself back up, but it is brutally injured.
Nice.
Any
And
bonus
if it-
actions?
No.
Okay. The basic zombies. It's going to climb to there. To there. The ones at the bottom are just going to start moving forward. Okay, so there's going to be 1 slam attack against you, Sithra.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 5, and that is a 12. They both miss their targets. Cassandra will give
Firebolt.
First off, she will send the Tresserum flying around that zombie to distract it. And then she will firebolt the hobgoblin besides you, Gus. And unfortunately, that is a miss. The 9 just fires slightly wide. Radigan.
Okay. Just looking at my options as to where various parts and pieces of my oeuvre here can move. I'm gonna move this guy up to there and just give a nice little burst of flamethrower. Can I get how much can I get with this? It's a 15-foot cone.
You could get the hobgoblin zombie and the zombie in front of Sithrin.
So just those two then. All right, fair enough. And flamethrower.
Flamethrower.
2 damage.
That is a 15. Makes it save. And a 13. They both make their saves. They both take 1 damage. That's all the hobgoblin had left. Does he get up? He does not. The fire is enough to take down the hobgoblin zombie.
Excellent.
He is gone. Len. Any movement, any bonus action? That was your bonus action? So any
That was
movement?
my bonus action. My actual action is to shoot the wraith that's up at the top of the pit with this thing, and that is fire damage.
That is a hit.
Disappointed you didn't crit.
Yeah, I know.
It
Because he did
would
the
have been
flamethrower
automatic.
first.
All right, yeah, that creature up top that, just has that necrotic energy swirling around it. Yeah, it bursts into flame, and you can hear it just kind of hiss and sizzle, and this terrible smell wafts out. Any movement?
Good where I am, I think. Yep, that's it.
All right. It will move over to there, and it is actually going to rip a chunk off of its body. You see, and it hurls it towards you, Radigan in response to your throw. That is going to be a 17 to hit.
Oh man.
You take
Good thing I'm proficient in con saves?
you take 6 necrotic damage.
Ugh.
This other one down here. Move to there, and he's going to throw something at you, Duma.
It's gross and it hurts.
That is going to be an 18 to hit.
Oh, gross.
You also take 6 necrotic damage as whatever this sort of black ichor splashes across you, and you can just feel the sort of life draining out of your skin. And the great Ezekiel.
The great Ezekiel's going to try and thin the numbers a little bit. The one that the Tressum gave the help action for, he is going to take a shot at with his advantage.
Indeed.
$15.
15 hits. You hit, and that zombie just explodes in bone and ash.
And then I will move here.
Any bonus actions?
No, nobody's hurt enough to heal for a healing word yet.
All right. Duma.
Duma sees this one coming up from the right, so this would be an ideal spot. Gonna walk up to them, and then I'm going to do what I should have done for quite some time. I'm gonna rage. And it's not ideal if I do that. Okay. Going in for a silver longsword strike. Oh, yeah.
21, that is a hit. And that is 8 damage. Your sword finds purchase in this black, dark sort of murk.
And with that, I get this.
All right, yeah. Your spectral ghosts swirl around and start grabbing and grasping at this creature as you come in for your attack. Is that it for you?
That's it for me.
Jalkin.
All right. Gonna walk forward confidently with my long sword. I'm going to mark the blue guy with Hunter's Mark as a bonus action. And then do I want to do this? Not now. I'm going to do that later. All right. So Hunter's marked. Yep. And then I am going to attack it.
Okay. 12 does not hit. It glances off of its form and just sort of slides across.
All right. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. The zombified Olisha comes around, climbs up, and is going to swing her great sword at you, Sith. But that is a 7. That does not hit. And she will come around for a second swing. That is a critical hit. You take 7 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
7 slashing damage as she came at you with her sword. Top of the round, as nobody shored up any defenses, scurrying through the door over. Let's see.
Wait, we
No,
should-
that was Cassandra's job last turn.
She took the she used her Tressrum and then she fired a firebolt.
What about Helda?
I don't think initiative the NPCs are counting in this combat because there's like 8 of us.
Yeah, so 3 more of these zombies come climbing out of the pit, well / area in the center of the floor next to Duma and Jalkin.
Welcome back, Jalkin.
Cithrin, you are up.
All right. Free action. I'm going to shout out, "Shore the damn doors," and then I'm going to. Oh, she took my spot. I was gonna go there. I'm just going to swing at the Alicia. Is that how you pronounce her name? Swing at her.
Alicia. Yeah, swing at her.
Ah, that's a miss.
That is a miss, unfortunately. Any movement? Any bonus action?
Don't really have any bonus actions right now, and I can't really move without getting hit. So I'm just going to stay here.
All right. The hobgoblin is going to attempt to break out of the bear trap and fail. He is just stuck down there. Augustus.
Okay. Is this guy here going towards? No, I have the piece with me, so he's not going towards the forge. He's coming at us, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure these guys got that. This tub. Do I think I could move it?
No, it is full of the black ice.
Ah. So there's no way I could empty it. So there's nothing that'll fit over top of that. We left the cart outside. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to. I'll go down and help down below. And smash that guy. Moradin, may my strike hit heavy.
What's your movement?
40.
Oof, yeah, you go racing across. That is the second critical in a row for Augustus Gustantine.
Moradin guides my hand.
I will say again, yeah, you crash through both of those zombies that are in front of you.
Oh shoot, that also counts as a charge because I moved more than 30 feet. Or at least 30 feet. Can I do my offhand attack as well? Oh, they're not close to me anymore. Never mind.
They're gone. There's nobody. There's nobody close enough to you. Give me an athletics check. I'll see if you can spin around and kick that guy in the back of the head.
Okay, athletic.
Yeah, I will say you are able to skid over to there, and so give me an offhand.
Oh, I never made one. Oh, it's because it's the same as. Nope, I miss.
From a crit hit to a crit fail. Unfortunately, yeah, you skid and you slide, and you do not connect.
Oh wait, no, that was wrong. But go ahead, just keep going. That was the wrong damage. I apparently don't have a proper hoof one. I will do that now, and I'm done my turn.
Okay. These zombies will move up, and both of them will attack and try and slam into you, Augustus. That is an 18 and a 21. You take 12 bludgeoning damage in total.
Ow.
These two are going to attempt to hit you, Jalkin. That is a 5 and a 14.
Clang.
Yeah, no hits there. And I believe the last one is up in front of Cithrin.
It's going to go after Alicia.
No, we'll go after Cithrin. That is an 18 to hit for 7 bludgeoning damage.
God damn it. Second win time. Fuck.
And Cassandra will send the Tressarum around Oleisha's form. And then she...
You cut out. She'll do what?
She is moving to there. I was trying to figure out which door she could get to. She will head to this pit and start moving some wood and rocks and planks and she will just fire a firebolt straight down, and that will. So she has shored up that entrance. Radigan.
Okay. Radigan is going to just trying to get my angles here. Then, yeah, all right. Radigan's gonna move his turret over the pit, and he's gonna fire a blast of fire down towards the zombie and Alicia. See if I can set them on fire.
There goes the cat.
God damn it,
Oof.
really?
The damage.
This thing only does 1d8 fire damage.
Yeah, I think the crossbow is better.
It
Let's
is.
see.
Yeah,
But this is area of effect.
Yeah, the force ballista is way better, but I can have this thing essentially just spray down the pit every round.
All right, yeah, this fire sprays out, just missing Cithrin and just missing the Tresserum, and you hear just this from behind as Cassandra sees how close you came to hitting her beloved pet.
You can bring
I
it
figured
back.
I figured the angles, and then I'm going to shoot the wraith.
That's the closest thing I could come to. It's called a corruption corpse, but this is taken originally from 4th edition. So yeah, they both fail. They both take 2 fire damage. So the zombie just immediately burns away, and Alicia has just a slight amount of black burned skin on her arm.
Yeah,
that hits. That is a clear hit with the crossbow. And yeah, so you hit it with the crossbow, and again, yeah, whatever this sort of black, liquidy sort of muck that is making up this creature just, sort of sprays off. But it does look wounded at this point. And it is going to... Cassandra's right in front of it, so it is not going to get a chance. It will move across there. Cassandra's going to get an attack of opportunity. That is, yeah, she quickly manages to stab it with her dagger.
Can anyone
for an
hear
attack
me?
of opportunity.
Yep.
Yes.
Wait. An 11 hit that one?
No, the first roll was an 18.
Oh, okay.
And then it is going to pull another piece of its body off and throw it at you again, Radigan, but that is not going to be enough to hit. It just sort of splatters at the stones on the stones at your feet. And the great Ezekiel.
All right, so just to be clear, if we have a success, we don't talk about zombies, right? Generally, I don't want to metagame, but that feels...
If you have a success, no zombies come through that entrance. If you do not do any shoring up, you automatically get zombies.
Okay. Ezekiel is going to spend his turn then trying to just copying what Radigan did here, what he can, just a little bit here, just like making sure all the nails that that Radigan drove in are secure. And
oh my god, that has got to be the funniest thing ever. Like, he picks up a small board, it's like, oh.
Give me a performance check then, since you are attempting to mimic.
okay, I'm okay with this.
Radigan is judging your hoedown.
Wow, you guys are crit heavy tonight. Yeah, you are easily able to shore everything back up and even close up the little area that Jalkin was able to squeeze through and be dragged into the hall here.
All right, and then I will not heal Cithrin because I think she's okay.
I'm at
Sithra-
7, but I have my second win still, and my
Yeah.
parry bit of health. So
Yeah, I will wait on that then.
Okay. Duma. Oh, hang on. Sorry. First off, the creature in front of you is going to attempt to rip off a piece of its body and just sort of slam it onto you as a touch attack, and that is a critical fail. So,
yes,
Duma, it is your turn.
Oh, gee. I was like, another one? Do you have a paint sign on me? Okay, I'm just gonna take
Well,
out the.
any
This is-
attack
this
made
is-
on anyone else would be with disadvantage.
Yeah, I mean you're right in its face.
Right
so
in its face.
there was no one else it was going to go for.
All right, let's put it out of its misery. Oh yeah.
That is a hit. That is 13 damage. It looks fairly wounded. I mean, you slice through and you can see it starts to sort of liquidy reform, but it's having trouble reforming. It looks bloodied at this point. Any movement, any bonus action?
Since it's already ancestral spirits, I'm going to push it away from me.
Strength saving throw. All right. Oh boy, that is
Fail.
Yep, that is going to be, let's see. So what's your DC? It's 8 plus your proficiency plus your strength.
So
13.
that is. Oh, jeez, I had it written down.
Should
Sorry.
be 13.
13.
Should be
Your
13.
strength is
Yeah.
a 3.
Three.
It got a
and-
12. So yeah,
Oh,
so it is shoved 10 feet away. Jalkin, you get an attack of opportunity.
Booyah.
Really? Okay, cool.
Not enough to hit.
Oh,
That's the second time I've rolled a 13 to hit.
Yeah. You just miss. Okay. But it is your turn. You currently have 2 of the regular zombies in front of you.
You know what? That may not be for much longer. I'm going to do that.
Okay, charisma save. Oh yeah, they got this.
Ignore the 4 damage there. That's
Wow, 2
because I said it.
ones. Minus 3 charismas. They both rolled 4s and got 1s.
So Duma also has to give me one.
Sorry, what do I give you?
Charisma saving throw. You have to beat a 13
Or you become frightened.
of me.
Oh,
Duma's got
This
acres of charisma.
oh yeah, 1.
You're good.
Hey!
By the
That
way, I
actually
now have
worked.
skeletal wings.
Cool.
That is
That's disconcerting.
concerning. Yes, that was the word I was looking for.
All right. Any movement? Any bonus actions?
No, I'm done.
All right. Bottom of the round, Oliesha will step in front of you, Sithrin, and
meep.
pull out her long sword once again.
Hey, didn't she get to go at some point?
Who?
The NPCs aren't doing anything in this combat because there's 8 of us.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, Helda isn't doing anything either. All right, good.
I can say they can, if you guys tell them to, they can start shoring stuff up. That is going to be a 21 and a 13. So only one manages to hit you. You do take 8 slashing damage.
I'm down.
But
You
you're
shoulda healed
not
her.
bleeding out.
Nope. I'm stable.
All right. Yep. Top of the round, Sithrin, you are stable, but you are unconscious. And let's see if Hobgoblin. Hey, the Hobgoblin manages to break out of the bear trap.
Aw.
Hey, it took him 3 rounds.
And he took damage from it.
Oh, yeah. Shoot. It can get, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yep, it can just get to Duma. So he is going to attempt to attack. That is a 14, which is not enough to hit.
Phew.
Augustus, you have 2 zombies in front of you.
And they do not look hurt yet.
No, they have
Oh,
not been hurt.
I don't want to end up on the ground, but Moladin has shown me blessings in this fight, so I will smite them. I'll just hit them. I don't have it. Channel Divinity stuff left, so I was really hoping for a 20 there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, an 11 is not enough to hit. You strike, but the patches of armor that these zombies are wearing just deflects your blow enough. Any movement, any bonus action?
I don't want the attacks of opportunity. No.
Okay. It is the zombies' turn. They will try and slam into you. But a 16 and a 15 means you are able to get your hooves and your arms out, and you're able to sort of shove them aside. These 2 are frightened. And they cannot move towards you, but they will attempt to slam into you.
Disadvantage.
6 and a 15.
Nope.
Neither one of them are able to hit, as they are just very tentatively swiping at you. Cassandra.
All right.
So you have one of these black zombies over here that is throwing things, and the zombified Oliisha is currently standing over Cithrin's prone body.
I'm going to save Cithrin. Heidi, help me, and a 4.
A 4. That strikes, and yeah, another little sort of burst of fire and flame burns across Oliisha's body, but she does not look terribly hurt. Any movement?
No.
Okay. Radigan.
Okay, I'm going to light up the goopy, ugly, nasty thing with some fire. Hopefully that does 5 damage.
It does take 5 damage. And this one is now starting to sort of sizzle and burn. And yeah, it's starting to look bloodied as well.
Oh, excellent. And I'm going to shoot it.
That is a hit. You are rolling hot with the crossbow tonight.
Oh, shucks. Ain't nothing.
It is starting to look very badly off. It is still on its feet, but you can tell it is having a very hard time reforming as your bolt sort of slams into it and the fire just seems to burn more and more of it away. So it is going to step forward and it is going to hurl another piece of itself at you.
Radigan ducks.
However, yep, Radigan does duck. It flies overhead. That was only a 14, which is not enough to hit Radigan. And the one down here is going to step away from the Minotaur, and it's going to hurl something at Gus, so it has disadvantage. And with a disadvantage, it is not even going to come close to hitting Gus. Great Ezekiel.
All right. Gonna hold off on healing Cithrin until Oliisha is not standing right over her and going before her in the initiative order.
Appreciate it.
So instead, I'm going to yell at Beldora. Beldora, try to get that door over there, and I'll gesture to the one on the far side of the room. Or point it
Okay.
out. Action is going to be fire an arrow at this guy.
All right. Roll your attack.
Actually, let me see if I can hit 50 feet. I just thought of this. I'm sorry. I didn't plan it out ahead of time.
That's fine.
Uh, 60 feet. I'm going to try and hit the hobgoblin with Dissonant Whispers.
Ooh,
So he
all
needs a
right.
wisdom save. But he's next to two people. DC 13.
Ooh, a 9.
So he takes 13 damage and has to run away.
There's no running away. He's well, actually, he goes down. Dear God, and then stands back up, starts moving away. So 2 attacks of opportunity. That is a hit, and he stays down.
He did not take 6 of that damage. I
Didn't
forgot.
need to.
Okay, good.
Undead Fortitude, he had 1, so he got up, and then he rolled a 3. So your hit takes him down and keeps him down.
Cool. I finally killed something.
He was not having a good day.
Nope. Duma.
Duma will take his chances with an opportunity and move the guy in the blue guy.
Okay. Yeah. As you step away from the zombie, that is a
I don't know.
16.
He wouldn't. He'd just move around it.
Oh wait. Oh yeah,
Anyway,
I'm still
you can
within
get-
range.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, that's lucky, but let's see if I can still take this guy down. And boom.
Oh, that is
Oh,
a
yeah.
hit for your damage. Another 8. He is still on his feet, but he is really badly hurt. Your sword or your axe, no, your silver longsword, slices through him. And you can see part of his arm just sort of falls to the ground and then slides over and gets sucked back up into his sort of foot. But he is having a hard time keeping its form together.
All right, and as a bonus action, I'm gonna push him away again. Hammering horns, strength, saving throw 13. Just
Yeah, he rolled a 2, so he is going to be shoved another 10 feet.
Okay, we're gonna need a tanker truck full of liquid nitrogen and a steel refinery.
Oh yeah, that is what that looked like. Nice. Steal from the best.
that's it for me.
Jalkin.
All right. Neither of the zombies in front of me has taken damage, correct?
That is correct.
All right. Well, I'll pick the one immediately below me then, and I will swing for the fences.
That is a hit. It just
Yeah,
dissipates.
it takes the full 11 damage.
Yeah. So yeah, there
Assuming
is
it's
just-
not resistant to necrotic.
It is not. It is just a mixture of sort of dust and bone that explodes in the air around you.
All right, and yeah, I'll stay where I am. I'm good right now.
Okay.
Oh, but I will yell out, shore the doors, because, Helda might be able to do something later.
All right. Olisha will leap over Cithrin's downed body right in front of you, Cassandra, and she will swing her longsword. That is a critical hit.
Oh, geez. And she has
Oh,
stepped
geez.
away from this table.
She takes 16 slashing damage, and then second is a natural 1. So that is a miss.
How many hit points?
It's a good thing she's
Thank
coming back
you.
with her favorite chicken nuggets.
Yep.
She's still conscious?
I don't know how many hit points she has.
Well, she's a wizard, so I mean 16 at level 3 is
Not a lot.
getting up there.
She currently has 22 hit points, which
How does she have more hit points
Wait,
than I do?
what?
no, she must have leveled up.
Oh.
Ah, there
I was
we
gonna
go.
say I only have 25. There's no way in hell a
No, there's no
D10
way.
class has the same as a.
Oh, are we not playing the double hit point rules?
No, we're not playing the double hit point
Let's
rules.
see. She has 8. And she has exactly 16. That took her to 0.
Nah.
You disappointed she didn't die?
I mean, she's down.
She's down now.
I was hoping she'd have like 17.
Yeah, I figured she'd have somewhere in the realm of 16 to 18.
And how much?
So if the great Ezekiel wants to start doing healing words,
But the
She
problem
will
is,
use the rest of her movement to stand right in front of you.
this doesn't pose a problem
Radigan?
to me.
So yeah, because her second attack, I will keep the 1. She swings and is wide. With your urge to do something, Beldora heads down to the bottom. But she is unable to shore up the doors. That is a significant failure. And you hear Duma and Jalkin, that is. You start to hear just a loud and blasting through the barricaded door and those bookshelves is that bad boy.
Oh,
oh, come on.
And we've just sent Beldora to her death.
She's fine. She's full health.
I am okay.
You're not.
yeah, you're
You
really
die
not.
forever. I just told you that.
And why
you
is
went
my
down.
health at 2022?
You got
Your health is
KO'd.
wrong. You have 16 health because level 1, you'd have 6 plus 2, so that's 8, and then you'd get 4 for each one, so that's another 8. So you're at level 3. You should have had 16 hit points. Oh, no, wait a minute. 4. No, you're right. 22. You're still up.
Yeah, that's what I was
forgot to add
saying.
your constitution. Yeah, I forgot to add your constitution.
Yeah, I gave myself a high con for just this purpose.
So where does that put Alicia then?
She's still in front of. Yeah, she's still in front of Cassandra. Then, if Cassandra didn't go down.
Okay, yeah, we were wondering why you have more hit points than Radigan does.
I mean, I have 21. I'm only a D8.
Mind you, Radigan has like a 12 constitution, but still.
I think I get to put 14 in con. I forget.
Why does
Anyway.
the wizard have more hit points than me? It's not fair.
Invest in con.
All right, top of the round. It is Sithrin's turn.
I am still KO'd.
Yeah, but you are stable.
Jawohl.
There are no hobgoblins. Augustus.
All right. So we've got the 2 in front of me. She's about to die. This
I can potentially save her.
I meant this NPC down here.
Yeah, I'm talking about that.
She's stronger than she looks.
And this guy is throwing shit at her? Or at Duma?
He's been throwing. His last time he attempted to throw stuff at you, but
Oh, right.
Duma's been knocking him around.
Okay.
Literally, I'm just knocking him around. been-
Yeah, I'm going after these
it's been
2 guys
fun.
in front of me.
Okay.
It doesn't matter which, just unless it's a crit.
That is just enough to strike the one in front of you, so it dissipates in its cloud of bones and ash and goo and just gone.
Moladin will protect your soul.
Any movement, any bonus action?
Tempted to, but no.
All right.
Get in there.
I am in there. Oh wait, that is true. Can I share the space with this thing?
No, that is a flaming brazier.
Can I move into the space and knock it over as my bonus action onto this?
Probably.
Let's do that then for my movement, my bonus action.
Okay, so you spread that little fire across the floor.
Thank you, Radigan. That was a good idea. I didn't even think that I could do that until you said,
Move in.
yeah.
Get in there. Yeah.
All right, so the zombie behind you is going to try and slam into you, Augustus. That is a 16, which is not enough to hit you.
Nope.
The one in front of you, Jalkin, with disadvantage, is a natural 1. Took away a 19.
No, it doesn't have disadvantage. It's no longer frightened at the end of my turn.
Oh, okay, then it is a 19. You take 4 bludgeoning damage.
And my Hunter's Mark drops.
Ooh, all right. Cassandra, you have the zombified Alicia right in your face, and she has just struck you with her longsword.
I am going to disengage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I will have Heidi as her bonus action assist. Who needs assistance?
Radigan is up next.
Radigan, then.
Okay, so do you want Heidi can either do Alicia or this black wraith-like creature?
Either or. Radigan, who are you going to attack?
I don't know. Pick one, and Radigan will.
Alicia!
seize the opportunity.
All right, the Tressroom will fly around Alicia.
Excellent.
Radigan.
So, seeing that, the turret will turn its flamethrower towards the black goo creature, and then Radigan will attempt to shoot Alicia and knock her back down into the pit.
All right, that is a save. It takes 2 damage. It is just standing. A 16 just hits Alicia, so she takes 12 damage. She is starting to look bloodied and hurt as well. This sort of black and gray ichor that is flowing out of her is no longer blood, but it's fresher than most zombies, as she is a recent death. Okay, and same action. This guy is going to... Actually, he's going to move over here. And he will now throw at you, Radigan. That is going to be a 21 to hit.
Yep.
And you take 7 necrotic damage. The one down here is... He's going to move next to the big guy, but he is going to throw at you, Duma. That is not going to be enough to hit. That is a 15. So you are able to just smack it down with your sword as it flies through the air. The great Ezekiel.
Steph, Scald Runejaw's a wizard. Speaking of the Twitch chat.
Is he now?
Yeah.
And the great Ezekiel is going to... Alicia, is she looking towards Cassandra, or is she...
She's currently looking towards Radigan, as Radigan just struck her with his firing crossbow.
I'm going to take a chance, and I'm going to use my bonus action to Healing Word Sithrin. and to hope that Oleash is a little bit too distracted to go after her because
There
she's
you go.
big dumb zombie.
Hey, that's hurtful.
4. Really hope she doesn't attack you because you're prone. The great Ezekiel will use his action to take a shot at this thing and hopefully put it down.
Okay.
And he's actually going to draw his rapier and close in with it. Nine.
Does not hit, unfortunately.
All right, that'll be. Oh, can I, as a free action, ask Helda to start doing stuff?
Yes, you can.
Helda,
I mean,
put down.
Jalkin already yelled at her too, so yeah,
Okay.
she will start.
Well, I yelled at the room in general, assuming that would everyone who could would receive the notification.
Yeah.
That'll be my turn.
Could we all remain calm, please?
Duma.
Duma's gonna take out the one above him directly, and there we go. E.
Does not hit. You swing, and the zombie is just able to sort of duck and stagger out of the way as your sword flashes past.
Stop moving, I was supposed to cut you. That's it for me.
Wait, a 12 missed him?
Yes, these are not normal zombies. They only have 1 hit point, so I'm treating them more like minions, but they're a little harder to hit.
No, okay. I was just asking because I would have sworn an 11 hit one last time Gus attacked.
No, that missed.
Okay.
That missed. 13 is their AC.
Okay,
Stop.
cool.
Well,
Stop playing with that, you two! This one is bigger!
It will continue going after Jalkin, as it is no longer afraid of him. Actually, odds and evens. Odds for Jalkin, even for... Yeah, it's Jalkin.
That's fair.
That is a 5. So it moves forward, but does not manage to slam into you and make purchase. The one in front of you, or behind you, Augustus, is going to try and slam into you. That is a natural 1.
Patrick,
Yep.
you're rolling for the zombies?
Yes.
It's the zombie ogre. The zombies have already gone.
Ah, you are correct. Well, they tried to take an extra attack. They both missed. So the ogre zombie, first off, let's see if he can... Yeah, he manages to step around the fire.
Wouldn't that be an org bee?
Zomborg.
Zomborg, and he is going to attempt to smash you, Augustus, with a giant block of wood that it ripped out of the door.
What? I was trying to be respectful for your name.
That is a 16, so not enough. You are able to deflect it off with your silvered hammer. Jalkin.
All right. I'm going to try and shut down the big boy. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing this. So big boy, we're going to channel divinity. Abjure enemy. Again, ignore the dueling style necrotic damage there. So yeah, wisdom saving throw with disadvantage because he's undead.
That's only a 1.
All right, so he is frightened for the next minute or until he takes damage. While frightened, he has a speed of 0 and cannot benefit from bonuses to his speed. And then I'm going to tell the room, ignore the big guy. He can't move. And my turn.
All right.
He can still do opportunity attacks, right?
No,
Yes.
because he's frightened. I'm pretty sure he can't.
Disadvantage, but
Either way.
Yeah, just disadvantage. Oleasha, and I am going to roll this openly to see if she notices that Cithrin is awake.
By Moradin, please protect our party member.
That is only a 13. I'm going to say that is not enough. She is not paying attention. She is going to move around and come after you, Radigan.
Ugh.
Ah,
Please be the Moradin.
That is... Oh, that is only a 15. And then her second swing is a 19. So you
And-
take
And umbrella quickly opens.
shield.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. The sword comes down and would make contact, but yeah, this sort of electrified umbrella blasts open and her sword bounces harmlessly off. Okay, Helda is going to attempt to shore up, and she does manage to shore up that area. Top of the round, Cithrin.
all right. Get up. Go over here. And oh shit! I don't have my action surge. I only have my
Mm.
second wind.
You short rested.
Action surge is on a short rest. Yeah.
Pretty sure. Yeah.
All right.
Fighters
so
are short rest class.
Sweet. Anyway, second wind first because I need my health. So 1d10 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, still 3 because we haven't really leveled up yet. 10. Better than kicking the teeth. And then I am just going to swing at her head and hopefully bring it down her skull. Oh no!
Critical failure.
Oh, baby,
Unfortunately,
no.
Yeah, you see the friend you made in the caravan, and it just disrupts your swing enough.
So I do.
Augustus.
All right. Well, if I run, I'll get attacked by the two guys. This one's feared, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So I'll finish off the zombie behind me. I'm gonna roll the silvered warhammer, but let's call it a buck and kick to the face.
On the zombie?
I'm gonna try and kick him in the well.
You do so. You do manage to kick him with a 14, and it knocks him back. And I will say, yeah, he falls in the well, and then you just see this cloud of ash and dust.
And a bonus action, I'm going to try and get this thing's attention, the ogres, so it doesn't attack. What's her name?
Beldora? All
Yeah,
right.
Beldora. Look at me, you large creature. I fart in your general direction. And done.
Beldora beside you, you just hear an ew.
Your mother was a hamster.
The zombie is going to attempt to slam into Julk. That is a natural 1. I'm going to say it falls down the pit and falls to its death. Takes us to Cassandra.
All right. I am going to use Heidi to attack Alicia. Yep.
That is a 25 for 1 fire damage.
Yep.
So yeah, there is a small sort of spark, and just, but it quickly fades away. Any movement?
No, I think I'm pretty good here.
All right. Radigan.
Radigan's slightly disappointed that everyone has decided to place themselves within perfect shielding distance of Alicia, so I can't flamethrower them. But the turret will sort of scuttle its way this way and aim its way towards this thing for potentially 3 fire damage.
That is 3 fire damage. That was a failure.
Okay. And
It burns, but it's still up on its feet.
don't know what else I have to do. And then Radigan will point blank shoot Alicia with his cross.
That is a hit. 14 is exactly what you needed to take her down. Now, does she
And-
get back up? She does not.
And Radigan will very briefly take off his hat in,
Just sort of wave it across his forehead.
basically, yes. And then put it.
All right. This black wraith is going to rip a piece off of itself, but instead of throwing it at you, Ezekiel, it tosses it towards this dead dwarf that is on the ground, and you see it start to manifest and rise itself as a zombie in front of you.
Well, that's unfortunate.
The great Ezekiel.
That's not really what I wanted it to do. You know what? I'm going to try and stab this guy.
All right.
21.
That is a hit.
5.
5 piercing. It staggers and dissipates and turns into just a puddle of goo on the floor. Oh, now unfortunately this one down here, I forgot to take its turn. It's going to throw some of itself at you, Augustus, and that is going to hit. You take 5 necrotic damage, Augustus.
Oh, Augustus is barely standing and wavering on his hooves.
Ooh. All right, so back to you, Ezekiel. So any movement, any bonus actions after destroying this corruption corpse in front of you?
Yes. I attacked with the rapier, so I can't bonus action attack. I'm just going to close with the zombie and make sure it doesn't go bother anyone else.
All right. Duma.
Duma's gonna move down towards the corruption corpse that's at the bottom. Biggie Smalls, and I'm gonna take him out. How bad
Oh, wait.
does it look? Wait, what?
Oh my god.
It looks pretty badly hurt. It's still standing, but it's very badly hurt.
Okay, so let's see if I can do a combo attack if the first one connects. Going in for a longsword strike.
That hits.
That hits.
8 damage. You slash through, but it just starts reforming.
And then I push it into the fire behind it.
Okay, hammering horn.
If it succeeds.
It
Means
does
fails.
succeed. You do not push it this time.
Ah, damn it. If it fails. Sorry, that's what I meant.
Yeah, rolled a natural 13 plus its strength. So yeah, it does not get shoved.
Is what's her name going to try and get away from the big boy?
Yeah, she'll disengage on her turn.
What is her turn?
End of the round.
So she would have had a turn between me and between Alicia and Slytherin.
Yeah, but she didn't go anywhere. Gus is going to take the attack for her anyway, as he farted in its general direction.
He's a good man.
With disadvantage, that is not going to be anywhere near enough to hit.
I miraculously waver out of the way. I don't even know the attack's coming. I just sidestep and it swipes through.
Jalkin, you are up.
All right, let's see here.
Surprising lack of heals from these clerics.
Well, there's only one cleric.
And I've got one left, and I was saving it for you guys.
All right, I will move up to this thing here. I will strike out with it with my longsword. I will miss, of course.
You will miss.
Yeah. That'll be my. No, wait. I'm then going to tell what's her face to get away from the big guy, and end my
All
turn.
right. Okay. Alicia is dead. She will disengage. No one talked about shoring up.
Well, what about Hilda?
No one told her to shore anything up this round.
I can only do so much.
And climbing back out of this pit are 3 more zombies. But that is going to be the last of the zombies coming in. Top of the round, Cithrin.
All right. Ugh, more zombies just came up behind us.
Got a breath weapon?
And no, that recharges on a long rest.
But Vatican does.
Well, yeah, in a sense.
Okay, I'm just going to swing at this zombie, and I'm going to yell at that dude in the orange beard to shore up the door.
Oh no,
Breath
That's
a
an
zombie.
enemy.
Breath weapon
It
comes
got-
back on a short rest.
Yeah, it
by
got
the way.
reanimated
Oh,
by the blue guy before he got killed.
Breath weapon's a short rest, by the way, Cithrin.
How is it a short rest?
It comes back on a
Don't
short
argue.
rest.
Don't argue, just take it and go.
It's not a
No.
very powerful ability, so short rest.
I'm going to swing with my great axe.
Does not connect, unfortunately.
And I will double check this breath weapon thing, but I will shout out to somebody, shore up the door. I don't know, pick a name.
All right, Augustus.
All right. Well, I was saving the heal for someone
it's-
else, but I think I'm going to have to use it on myself.
It's short or long rest for the breath weapon.
Oh,
Huh.
thank Moladine.
You heal for 10.
And it's still feared, right?
It is
Yes.
feared for up to a minute as long as it doesn't take damage.
Okay, then I'm going to move back. I'll take the attack of opportunity, and I'll come back with these 2.
Attack of opportunity with disadvantage. That is a 13, which is not enough to hit.
And I done.
All right, it is the zombies. Climb up there. Move to there. And so this one is going to go after Cassandra. That is a critical hit for 12 bludgeoning damage.
Now I'm 0.
And against Cithrin, that is 5 bludgeoning damage for the first one.
Yeah.
And then a critical hit for 9 bludgeoning damage on the second one.
It was 5 on the first one, you said?
5 on the first one, 9
down
on the
again.
second.
Down again.
Damn it.
Merp.
Cassandra, death saving throw, please.
Roll a 20.
Please.
Don't roll a 1. That'd be bad.
Anything except a 1.
That is 1 failure.
I mean, I'm picking her up next turn, so.
Radigan.
She been trying to pick you up this whole game?
Oh my god.
Yes. So that's probably fine for the flamethrower, right? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great.
You'll get 2, so if it's 15, it's 5, 10, 15.
Oh yeah.
So
No,
yeah,
you're
you'll
right.
get those two.
Fair enough. 2 whole bloody damage. That is
That is enough to explode both of them.
excellent. They only have 2 hit points each.
Fire
I'm happy.
attacks aren't doing very good.
No, they're not. Also, the
Tub of black ice just moved.
yes.
Yeah, I know.
That's
Is it
not-
animated?
That's not
It is
something that
now.
game, is it?
4 of the like slats of wood fall down as like legs.
Yeah, because everything is going towards that. That is not right. Okay, so you've got 1 zombie in front of you. You're fine. She's got 1 zombie in front of her. I've got my priorities. I'm gonna reach out all the way across the map and touch this thing.
Cassandra's unconscious.
Yeah, I know.
So is Cithrin.
Kill this thing, you fool!
Okay.
Do you
fine.
even have any heals?
I'll shoot it. I don't have heals. No.
Cure Wounds is on your spell list.
I'll reach across and I'll shoot at the corruption.
All right, an 11 does not hit.
Hmm.
However, so any movement?
I am in fact planning on moving. Yes, I am going to move to 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet, and get
Okay. The corruption corpse starts to bubble and shake, and you can feel some heat starting to emanate, and then it explodes in a death burst. I need Duma, Jalkin, and Augustus to all give me a dexterity saving throw, please, along with the ogre zombie.
Oh, it's gonna break the zombie out.
All right, you have advantage, Duma.
Oh, sorry.
It's
What
still-
were we rolling?
Dexterity
Dexterity.
saving throw.
Dexterity.
Jalkin,
Please
you're
don't-
fine.
Don't fail, don't fail, don't fail.
It blew its nose.
Oh!
I'll take what I can get.
Yeah, you
I
are
take what
fine
you
with
get?
a critical success for Duma. So Jalkin and Duma hit the floor. Unfortunately, Augustus, you take 9 necrotic damage, as does
up.
the ogre zombie.
Son of a bitch, if this thing exploded, does that... Oh my god, it's not... It's out of fear.
Yeah, which means it can now move.
Good,
Great
that's how
Ezekiel.
Duma wants this play.
All right, the Great Ezekiel is going to use his action to fire an arrow at this thing. Miss.
That is a miss.
All right, and then I will. I would have had disadvantage anyway. I will second level because it's all I have left. Healing word on Cassandra. Eight.
All right, Cassandra, you heal 8.
I live!
Any movement?
No, I'm gonna keep gumming up this thing so it can't do anything. Keep just trying to keep it on me so it doesn't go after anyone else. Oh, I will. I will yell at
it
Helga.
missed its attack. It was still forming.
Yeah.
Yep, you'll tell Helga.
Or Helga, will you help me with this thing?
All right, Duma.
Duma is gonna move up to this guy. And he's super excited. This is gonna be fun. And I'm going to, with my rage, I'm gonna combine Reckless Attack. Oh, none of them. Oh, wait, damn it.
That is a hit. 11 damage. So yeah, your sword slices and slashes into this sort of soft undead underbelly, and just sort of dust and dirt that look like they're centuries old fall out of it. And once again, The spectral ancestors and warriors dance around you after you hit. You have its attention. It is going to grab its giant piece of this bookshelf studded with dwarven nails.
It has advantage against me.
That is a 19 to hit. You take 9 bludgeoning damage.
Ow. Oh wait, I'm.
You're raging, so that's cut in half to 4 bludgeoning.
Oh, thank God. 20.
Jalkin.
All right, I'm going to ready my sword. I'm going to step up. I'm going to strike. Fuck, I wish I had advantage. I am going to smite.
All right.
For an additional 6. So don't get the extra 5.
Okay, so grand total of 15 damage. As Jalkin, you step in, and as you smite, this radiant burst blasts from your sword, and you can see these white scars and burn marks appear across the ogre zombie's body, and it just sort of shrieks and roars in pain.
I got one more like that left in me. And end my turn.
Cytherin, you are
Unconscious again.
Yep, you're unconscious, but your periaptive wound closure keeps you intact.
Woot.
You stabilize, your breathing sort of normalizes.
Mm-hmm. I'm having a nap.
Augustus.
Ooh.
Alrighty. Well, I am very much hurt again, but I'm out of spells. I don't have a shooty shoot, really.
Don't you have a cantrip?
I do have cantrips, yeah. Yeah, might as well.
He took
Yeah.
mending like 3 times.
Yeah. I am going to Sacred Flame the ogre.
All right, dexterity save. A -1.
Nice. 6 damage.
Yep, so there is another from above just after Jalkin's strike. There is this burst of white hot radiant light that sort of sears and burns. And that takes us up to the zombie here. It's going to move in. The zombie is going to try and slam into you, Ezekiel. That is only a 9. This guy is going to move over here and try and slam into you, Radigan. That is a 5, so it does not make contact at all. Cassandra, you are healed and awake and prone on the ground.
I'm going to get up.
You can only move 15 feet.
Oh shit, right. Alright, so 5, 10, 15. And I will have Heidi assist Radigan again.
Oh, that is a critical hit on its attack of opportunity.
She disengaged.
Disengaged.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear disengaged. Good.
See, Cassandra just took all the crits that we dished out earlier.
Yeah,
She's taking 3 critical
Yeah,
hits.
that would have been your 3rd critical hit. Wow. Yes, yeah, you disengage just as this zombie does attempt to swing at you, but yeah, you avoid it.
Radigan.
Alright, so you said I had an advantage against what? This zombie here?
Yep, because the Tressrum swings around its head.
Believe it or not, I find that less useful than it could be, because I could be shooting the ogre, but I appreciate it. And since he did try to take my face off, I'll return the.
All right, yeah. Your crossbow bolt lights up and fires and just sparks and sort of smoke. It goes up like a pile of flour.
I wipe dust off my face. Do I hear any more of them down this?
You do not.
Okay. Do I hear any more at any of the other doors?
You still hear the sounds. It does not appear that any more are attempting to break in at this point.
Okay. For the remainder of this thing's lifespan, then it's just going to sort of perch at the top of the. Actually, you know what? It doesn't need to. It doesn't need to waste its turns. It's going to walk over here and aim upways and toast this zombie over here for 3 damage. Hopefully.
That is a 0 on its dexterity save. That zombie is toasted.
Wasn't quite prepared for that, I think. Okay, and then Radigan's going to, just kind of stand watch. And that's it.
All right. The great Ezekiel.
All right. The great Ezekiel. I'm just gonna fire a bow shot at the area. 19.
That is a hit.
4.
4. With a dull sort of sound, your arrow disappears somewhere inside the undead's body. Barely seems to notice anything.
You can keep that, sir. I do not want it back now.
Duma.
Duma's going to continue his onslaught, raging, and reckless attacking. Boom. Wait, no, I keep forgetting to turn on the advantage. Oh, I fail either way.
No, a 12 hits.
It's
It
a
does?
big slab of
Yeah,
rotting
this is
meat.
just a. Yep, this is just a big old bloated corpse bag you're hitting.
I'm not even gonna argue, but there you go.
Yeah, you slash through, and along with sort of these dried innards. Also, Ezekiel's crossbow bolt collapses or falls to the ground as well with just a little tinky.
How big is Big Boy here?
He's quite big. He is large, so he is standing over you. He's just under 9 feet tall.
Okay, can't really push him then. All right.
You could attempt to.
Really?
Oh no, because he's a size larger than you. So
Yep. Yep. Either my size or smaller than me, so I can't relate to it.
Nope.
So I'll take what Biggie can dish out. Well, no.
All right. Yeah, he is going to, after you slice into him, he's going to come smashing down upon you. You take 10 bludgeoning damage.
That's half.
Half to 5. All right. Jalkin.
All right. One more try.
Critical. Critical.
That was close.
But that is a hit.
And I'm going to use my last spell slot to smite as well. 14 smite damage. Nice.
14. Very nice. So that is a grand total of 28 points. What does your death blow look like?
Oh yeah.
So, bracing it against the shield, stab up through the neck into the head. Sword suddenly, becomes a glowing figure of light that just causes the whole thing to shatter apart as the divine smite hits.
Yeah, so yeah, you stab up through the neck and through the throat, and I mean, there's this sort of white bursting light that, so light's shining out the ears and the eye sockets, and the mouth sort of opens in a final scream, and this beam of white light emerges before the head just kind of blasts apart, and this massive sort of undead body tumbles down to the ground and does not make its fortitude save. It stays down. And as this
Yeah.
I
zombie
wouldn't, because it took
shudders,
radiant damage.
and as this zombie shudders and collapses, as the energy animating its rotting body dissipates from your radiant attack, you guys move and sort of look towards the main doors, expecting another wave of fiendish undead. But instead, it is quiet. The interior of this hall suddenly seems calmer and more silent, and you can actually see small shafts of pale light seem to come, from various sort of crevices in the roof. It seems you guys have survived this night attack, and the halls are empty. And
Gus
with that, we'll take a
will,
short bathroom break.
Gus will laugh heartily for a second and then faint onto his side.
Jalkin's going to run over to Cytherin and apply 15 points of lay on hands.
Duma's just screaming at the corpse. Ah!
Alrighty, bareback.
Cytherin's gonna kind of stir and groan and look up at Jalkin and just be like, "Are we dead yet?"
Radigan's already
Not
got
today.
The gods
a
are not that
hammer
kind.
and saw in his hands, and he's already starting to repair Barrick.
Oh, good.
Man, we're doing a whole lot of stuff on this break.
Yeah, leave us an exit. Bareback.
I would have told someone to search the bodies
same
for
here.
useful equipment.
We could do that later. Be right back.
I'm assuming checking Biggie's corpse, not going to bring up anything other than guts and necrotized flesh.
You never know. You'll have to check.
Oh, gross.
I am back.
What's that?
We didn't level up after that, did we?
Nope.
You will level up.
Oh. Cool.
I actually don't have a second spell. I need to pick a spell for this level. I'm finally getting a damage cantrip.
What's that?
It's a cantrip that deals damage.
No,
There's
I
only
mean,
2. I'm guessing you went with Vicious Mockery.
Of course.
That's the only downside to being a bard. You have 2 damage-dealing cantrips.
Yes,
Vicious
but what
Mockery and Thunderwave.
What I usually do with the action, if I don't have anything to do, is go help someone. I have not died yet, surprisingly.
I mean,
Somehow.
vicious mockery is ideal for bard. That goes without saying.
Yeah, just yell at people. Just insult them. It's great.
Hey,
What
fuck
spell do I
you.
take?
10 damage. I
Your
don't
mother
even
was a
know.
hamster.
Oh, that hurt.
I'm gonna be mean with this one and take Phantasmal Force.
Oh, it
So-
is so potentially useful.
Have we
Back-
have we done the levels?
Not yet.
Is this leveling now?
I don't
I
know.
don't think so.
I'm waiting for
Patrick
Yes, you
hasn't
guys
said-
you can take your rest now and absolutely level up.
Woo!
Woo!
And while we're taking that rest, can we loot the bodies?
Pollute?
No,
Loot.
we're not polluting them. We are going to at least give them Moradin's prayer, and we will lay them out properly. And yes.
Oh, as you see that, as you say that, you look over and Radigan's already stuffing a body into the forge.
Oh, cremation is a part of Dwarven culture.
Is it?
No, and the smell will be horrible.
I just typed in act for the actor feat in the 5th edition, like in the compendium, and like one of the first things that popped up was Elder Brain lair actions.
Yeah,
God.
because
All right, so I'm gonna roll for luck on getting my feet. Do I get luck as a feat?
You do not get luck as a feat.
Motherfucker.
You get
Okay,
it.
and I got 2 more rolls, so I'm gonna try again.
I have a question. Does he get luck as his hooves?
I have 4 hooves, so I can try 4 times, and there's
The
3
great
luck.
Ezekiel does not level up.
Oh,
Can I have
wow.
his level?
Somehow great Ezekiel drops to level 2 again.
Oh,
It's weird.
harsh.
Oh, if you have like your DC in your name and you're leveling up and you're upping your stats, be sure to remember to save that.
Is this proficiency bonuses go up at 4? Does it? It's 5.
No, it goes up at 5. But if you're upping your stats,
Yep. My DC
Then
is now
that-
14.
see, there you
What
are,
feat did Gus take?
are we not allowed to take feats?
No, it's
Just
luck we
luck.
can't take. I was being an asshole. If it seems like I'm being an asshole, I probably
go.
am.
You're right.
No, we're leveling up.
8. Efficiency, that's 2, 10.
But I
13.
don't really do ASIs, so what's a good feat for me to take?
What's your wisdom mod? Is it or wisdom
Plus
score?
3.
What are you at a 16 or are you at a 17?
I'm in a 16.
I mean, Warcaster's good.
You can do Charger.
Charger's bad. He's already got a bonus action attack when he moves.
Does it give me 2 bonus actions if I take the feat?
No, but you can either gain a +5 bonus to the attack's damage roll, or push the target up to 10 feet away from you. if
But
you
I
keep
also
shoving
get
system.
my bonus attack as well from my. So
I
that
believe
is.
that you
Oh, no,
bonus
it's-
action.
It's a bonus action. Never mind.
Like you've already got a bonus action attack if you dash.
Yeah, it's probably better.
It's not better, but it is like you lose like half the feet.
Racial centaur. If you move 30 feet in a straight line towards an enemy and hit them with a melee attack on the same turn, you can immediately follow that attack. Bonus action, yeah.
Oh, so it's different, but it doesn't play nice.
No, it's not going to
Yeah,
play
it's-
nice.
Yeah, it's different. You
So-
have a shield, right?
I have a shield, yes.
Shieldmaster's good,
Dual wielder is not going to work for you.
but Shieldmaster's good.
Shieldmaster is good.
That seems like a Gus thing to have. Would be a big old shield.
Actually, you know what?
Oh.
I changed my mind on something.
What's your
If you-
charisma score?
If you took
Not a
Charger or
plus
whatever.
one.
Yeah.
Hey, here's a feat I haven't seen used before: the Lucky feat.
Yeah, can I take Lucky?
Warcaster, are Unearthed Arcana feats allowed?
Nope.
So no fell-handed, even though that's like the dwarven themed one. It would be really cool.
Nope.
All right, yeah, I'm taking Shield Master just so I can have evasion.
I really do like the fell-handed feat, though.
I took that.
Nice.
My friend,
It surprisingly adds up over time.
Can I
Monsieurs and
drag and drop the-
mademoiselles, I have taken the actor feat.
Are you making fun of my accent, huh?
Yes, I am, my friend.
Oh, okay, as long as I'm clear. That gives me opportunity to pull out these, and out of my bag I will pull out a new mask forged for Ezekiel that looks like that underbelly of a great white shark that I posted earlier.
And as this is all happening, everybody roll me a perception check, please.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
shit.
Good thing Duma can't be surprised.
Well, no, he's already a big disappointment.
Oh,
That is rough, man.
22.
I'm gonna eat you one of these days.
You might try, but I think you'll throw me away and then have a wheeled dragon attack us.
I am
Oh, t-
proficient in cooking tools, so if you need help with that,
Cithrin and Radigan, can you, along with Stephanie, can you meet me in the second channel, please?
Oh, shit.
And I
Dun,
feel
dun,
like I missed.
dun.
that's
I
right,
really
Karen
missed
listeners.
out on a
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Just waiting on
Ahoy!
Ahoy. So, both of you, as you are sort of recovering and are looking around, Cithrin, you look up and Ezekiel is, basically standing above you, and Radigan, you're very close by as well. You notice his skin is very, very dark, nearly black, as the makeup he was wearing has run off of his face from when he was assisting Gus at the forge.
Mm.
So, who is this about?
The great Ezekiel. You've already seen this as Cassandra.
Oh, they follow
He's so dark and handsome.
No. Cithra is not about the auntie life.
He is dark. I think you meant the drow life.
No. Okay, cool. Good to know. Anything else?
That is what you notice.
Alrighty.
Okay. Yeah.
Is he even handsomer? Oh.
And I'm finding that out 25 years later.
kangaroo. Not so weird. I had donkey when I was in the Dominican, and it was fantastic.
Donkey meat.
Yeah, it was in a
I-
stir fry. It was. I went back for I think fourth. I don't go back for seconds.
I went
Tiny
to
dude.
Kenya. I had crocodile meatballs 2 years ago in Kenya. It was the most. It was good. That was a frightening part. It was pretty good, and I didn't know about it until after eating it.
Are we all ready?
Yep. So is anybody rolling for their hit points, or are you all taking the average?
Average. It's why
I
I got so
took
much.
the average.
I took the average.
Okay,
27.
everyone's doing average, so I'm gonna buck the trend. What's
Cithrin rolled
I'm
and
rolling.
not poorly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't have to
Uh,
buck the trend.
still
That's
gonna
why you
buck
don't
it.
roll.
I'm gonna kneel down. Moradin, please help me with my roll of hit points. What? Shit, what's a cleric? I can't.
Oh wait, are you healing?
D8.
D8 for
Also, you should
clerics.
just be able
Yeah,
to
they're
count hit
D8s.
dice.
No, I'm asking Cithrin if she is healing, not rolling your hit die.
Yes, I'm trying to heal.
So,
Okay.
so Ian,
I got
Am I
average.
you rolled and got the average.
I'm
not
so
bad.
lost. Whatever. Moving on.
So yeah, no, you're taking a long rest and leveling up at this point. So I was asking if you were rolling your your hit dice for when
No.
you level up, or whether you're taking the average.
Average. So when you said roll hit dice, I'm just like, okay, rolling hit dice for health. Okay, then.
All right. So the only one who rolled was Augustus, and Augustus rolled the average anyway.
Luck.
So as you are searching the corpses, you manage to find a pittance in coinage, but they are antiquated coins that you recognize. But you get a grand total of 12 gold pieces. You get a couple of small gems that are worth 25 gold each. They look to be amethysts. And as you're checking the ogre zombie, you also find that they have a small bag of salt, which is still good, and a very large pair of old stinky sandals.
Ick.
The salt and the
And-
sandals are
What
inside
was
it.
the
Okay.
coinage? I'll add it to the party fund.
Okay, yeah, grand total is going to be 62 gold. And Lauren, have you had a chance to
2 of
check
3
what I
so
asked?
far. Yeah, I'm just figuring out the last one.
All right.
Oh, I should do my spells.
So while we're doing that, all right. So, Augustus, what are your new hit points?
My new hit points are. I'm sorry, I just closed it. 1 second. 23.
Cassandra,
29.
Jesus.
That's why you invest in con.
Duma,
Duma's hit points are 45.
Beefy, Ezekiel,
Take an inspiration for that
27,
one.
I believe.
Jalkin,
32.
nice, Radigan,
27.
and Cithrin.
36.
Nice. Okay. Any changes to armor class, spell DC, or passive perceptions?
14?
Potentially, depending upon what I get back to you on.
The only thing with me, I took alert, so I can't be surprised.
Okay.
And people don't gain advantage on me. Yeah, that's it. That's really it for me. I love alert so much.
All right. The other thing that you noticed that this giant ogre zombie had was a battered and dented shield that was sort of strapped, and partially embedded actually in its back.
Sorry, I had a large
Yoink.
shield in its back.
Yes. It was
Like,
it looked fairly battered and dented, but it looks like it still has some life in it.
What is that?
Anything with detect magic as a ritual?
It does give off magic. It is a sentinel shield.
Ooh.
I have no magic items.
Yeah.
Do you use shields?
Yes, currently I am quite literally a sword and board paladin.
Then the decision seems obvious. It must go to Ezekiel.
Oh yes, I will benefit from this greatly. Pretty sure you need to be proficient in shields to use one of those. Unfortunately.
Absolutely. That sounds like the most paladin-y magic item we could possibly find.
I mean, Holy Avenger would have been perfect, but
That's not a shield.
If you don't need the shield, I can use it.
Yeah.
Or
So
Duma, cough, cough.
And as you guys are resting and this is happening, Beldora is going to come speak to you, Ezekiel, and everybody else. And she will, first of all, she will thank you for everything you did during the fight, Ezekiel. That was wonderful, all of you. I owe you greatly. But you must know that force is not going to be what gets Valish Gant out of Bryn Shander. We're going to need to get the other speakers against him and prove that he is part of this protection racket, that he has been running out of Bryn Shander and is now in some of the other cities in the 10 towns. Caer Koenig and Caer Dernaval, for instance.
I don't suppose you managed to recover the letter that we sent our good friend with.
No, unfortunately, that was seized by Gant before anybody was able to do anything with it. And
So that is destroyed.
Well,
presumably.
I mean, you're able to just kind of take people's appearance and stuff, right? So you should be able to infiltrate anything anywhere and stab people in the back. That seems like it's very useful.
It is useful for gathering information. It is not necessarily enough to prove what needs to be done. And Gant has some sort of, I don't know, his staff seems to be magical, and I'm actually a little nervous about pulling any of my tricks around him. I do know that Slim, the were-rat, was sent out to East Haven, and the pirates that are on Lake Dinashir, I know Gant has an inside man there. If you could capture either of them, they might be able to provide proof.
I think we were heading towards East Marches. Of course, you were the one who told us about that, so
thank you.
Thank you for that. But I was wondering why you were blabbing about your only weakness.
It was one of the few ways I was attempting to get a message across. I couldn't really be anything less than subtle. I took Batcha's form after, dispatching and disposing of her and feeding her to the pigs in Bryn Shander, but it's not something I could keep up for too much longer if I wanted to really get your attention.
Yeah, always beware of anyone with a pig farm.
Helda, come here. Is Helda part of this conversation?
She certainly is.
Do you know where your father went? Would he be willing to... Uncle. Do you know where your uncle went? Would he be willing to speak on not on our behalf, but to lend his voice to ours?
He certainly would. I presume he probably went to Lonelywood. I'm sure he grabbed what he could out of here. I'll check what provisions I can provide. There might be something left in the potions room to aid us in our fight. But yeah, I would suggest he went to Lonelywood. And I don't know where Shane would have gotten herself off to if she got out safely. And she looks over at Beric and says, I'll stay here and marshal the Dwarven forces. I don't know if we can convince Beric to help, but hopefully I can figure out a way to do what I can here and get these dwarves away from their weapons. And she'll look at you. She'll look at Gus and just say, I will take you to Moradin's Forge if you want a hand. We'll see if we can destroy that micro shard of evil in there, and the rest of this black glass can be hopefully neutralized there as well.
If we could, that I believe Moradin would smile upon you for helping me.
And at this, you actually hear sort of a cry of anguish from Barrick, and he's barely able to get words out, but you can hear he is just sort of heartbroken that the black glass is talked about being destroyed.
Oh,
shut your
I'll
mouth.
walk up to him. Walk up to the cage. Shh, 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 my friend. You are sick. It has taken your mind, and I know you don't see it now, but we are trying to help, and this may get you out of this cage. So just take that little bit of solace and take Morden's blessing. He is trying to help you. He has not forgotten you.
Forgetting.
And Barrick, you will see just he has tears streaming down his face, and they're actually still sort of black liquid, and he just says, it was my masterwork. It would have been my masterpiece. You have to understand. Please, don't ruin
Some
it.
masterpieces must be destroyed. Sometimes we create things we cannot control. We have to be the better smith, the one who will not let it out into the hands of others. And that is why we worship Moradin. We protect others, and part of it is protecting them from ourselves.
Radigan's just going to go back and go, this is why I'm a Gond man. Let's go.
I have a question. Did we did we destroy his black his black ice armor in the forge during our long rest?
No, his armor is still there. You could certainly try, but I mean, along with this black ice, Helda basically says Moradin's forge will destroy it no matter what. And she thinks that's probably the better course of action. And Beldora will come up and whisper to you, Ezekiel, and just say, can you put the whammy on Barrick like you did me the other day? Perhaps get him to tell his men to answer to Helda?
I could attempt it, but I would need to then get him out of the way with the same spell. Is there somewhere... I guess I could tell him to go back into the cell afterwards? But I don't know if it would be that convincing. We could try. And Ezekiel will walk over to Barrick and cast Suggestion, which is now a DC 14. And he will say, Barrick, go to your men, tell them you were wrong, and that they should listen to Helda now. And then, after you have done that, go back into this cell. Tell them you are leaving, and then go back into the cell.
Shut the door.
Well, I mean, one of us will be here.
He looks up at you, and he rolled a natural 20, and you just see anger and hate in his eyes. And he just says, nay, I'll not tell my men that. I forged them great weapons. We will spread this far and wide. The hobgoblins will take the weapons that I sold them. Kulkar Zul's men will go over the spine of the world, and they will spread it. They will spread my greatness.
Moradin
All right,
is not
I
bad.
am... What was that
Moradin
name?
is just disappointed.
What was that name that you gave?
Kulkar Zul.
So you won't repent?
I will try again. Same suggestion.
This time you see his eyes soften and his resolve sort of breaks, and he just says, I have wronged my people. You are right. I will tell them what they need to hear, the truth.
Insight, is he actually suggested this time?
Yeah, I would like to insight, because I know the spell can fail.
+5, and I got an 11. Oh, and I'll guidance
Plus
Ezekiel.
4, and I got a 21.
Yeah, Ezekiel, no, you recognize this spell has definitely taken effect.
That was only 2/3 of my second level spell slots. All right, so yeah, that's good.
Cithrin,
Hmm?
in hearing the name Kulkor Azul, you recognize that as being draconic, and it means people of the dragon. And you recognize that that is the same name that the goblins you met way back when gave you as being the people that drove them out of their original homeland and kidnapped their family.
Mm. I will interject at this point, and I will relay that information to the group. Sounds like we're dealing with the same ones that drove out that goblin tribe a while back.
All the poor clean bebes.
Cithrin just look at him and say, yes, the poor green babies. Point
It's
being,
like,
this is obviously all tied together.
So let's go for the head and cut it off.
I think Beldoro is right. I don't know if being direct will solve the problem. We need to gather our friends and our forces. We have friends within the city. And Ezekiel will list all the people they've met in the city that we've helped. So Mithan, Aglan, even though he's locked up, Donovan, Beldora, or not Beldora, Duvessa, Malcolm. What was the name of the guy who lost his caravan and then lost all his stuff in the fire?
Aldo.
Aldo, the least luckiest man in the planet.
Oh yeah, that jackass that burned my original
No,
graphic novel.
Aldo was the guy whose stuff got burned. Not the uncle. That was Uncle.
That was Rafferty. That was Uncle Rafferty that burned your comic.
We liked Aldo.
Graphic
Aldo was
novel.
when we all stayed behind to help him write his way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And if we're
And-
going back to Bryn Shander, I got to see if I can hook back up with that Fulter Halfhammer fella, that little dwarf what sold me that cloak clasp there. I've got words with him.
Helda, do you know of this dwarf? I'm certain he was from here. He was probably working for Beric.
She says, aye. And if he was in Bryn Shander, he's probably spread everything out, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's gone through Koenig, or if he's even in East Haven now, if that's one of the ways they've been spreading this black ice.
So, hold on now. This black ice, that big pile of stuff over there. Okay, it makes you kind of an asshole, but I thought that was it. Like, is this part of like a bigger, like, mental takeover plan? Like, I don't know what.
It
What
is
that's
the
all
Arcane
about.
Brotherhood.
And Beldora will speak up and say, it seems to make people more violent. The pirates were sold a ship's ram from the dwarves here as part of Gant's plan, and they are currently running rampant across the lake and disrupting the fishing industry, because if Gant can control that, along with the Arcane Brotherhood, they control all the money in Icewind Dale. So it doesn't control you, but it makes you angrier, more violent, more aggressive over time, from what little I've heard.
Well,
Can
that's not
we-
right.
Can we go back to the big world map?
Yes.
Since I guess we need to like plan how we're gonna get all the leaders of the towns on side, or at least some of them.
We should probably see about. Oh no. They won't listen to me, so no.
Right. So we're heading towards East Haven right now, right?
Yes, you guys are Kelvin's Cairn. You know that East Haven is the next target. And Bildor will be able to tell you that, in Caer Konig and Caer Dinneville, the protection racket seems to have been targeting the fishing fleets, and they've told people that if they paint these arcane symbols on their boats, it'll keep them protected from the pirates. But in fact, the pirates, of course, are working for Gant, so that is how it all shakes out.
So we need to sink this pirate ship.
But how are we going to do that?
Well, we get a bunch of oil and a bunch of fire, and we launch at it.
I could probably rig something up. Anyways, let's
Ooh,
get to
yeah,
East
you
Haven.
shoot grease, I shoot fire. Done.
Anyways, let's toss this little shard of trouble right into that big old forge there, and let's get to East Haven.
Oh, we
I
must.
think, Daylight's
Moladin has requested it.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Into the
All
forge,
right.
give it our blessings, and then
And this will be about as giddy as Gus enters the forge. It'll be about as giddy. Oh my God! Oh, look at and he won't finish as he's dancing around. Almost looks like he's river dancing as he vibrates around the room at this awesome forge.
All right. Yeah, I'll pull your characters in because you are now level 4. And Helda will lead you into this great, massive central room, and you can see that it is fed by some sort of underground lava, and there are giant dwarven statues that surround the room itself.
If this was Dwarf Fortress, one of us would have randomly fallen in as we walked by.
well, it is Dwarf Fortress.
That's true.
All right. Yeah. Radigan's going to take a pair of tongs, and then he is going to tie strap it to another pair of tongs.
How
And then
does
he is
that
going
work?
to stand as far away from this shard as possible as he holds it up towards the forge.
Which shard? Because I have the bad shard.
Yeah, you have the micro shard, and you are able to get Beric to call forth the basically 3 dozen or so dwarves that are left in the underground here, and he has them. He convinces them to listen to Hilda and hand over their sort of weapons and their black ice helmets, which they do so grudgingly, but he does get them to do so. So you guys will be able to collect the weapons and the leftover black ice from here, and that easily gets destroyed in the forge. But then, yes, the rest of you will have to listen to Augustus, Radigan, and Hilda will assist as you can attempt to get this forge hot enough to destroy this micro shard.
I will give him
bellows!
bardic inspiration.
I will bellow at someone to go to the bellows.
Oh wait, no, I won't.
All right, I'm guidancing myself throughout this whole process.
Same.
All
And
right, so who's going to go to the bellows?
I guess I could.
I have a +9 in Smith's tool.
Well,
Ooh,
bellows is just pumping air.
It is. So that is for somebody strong to come in and assist.
Why
Duo
is
will
it
go.
17.
My Smith's Tools isn't saying a question mark.
Oh, I've assigned it to intelligence. That may or may not be.
Yeah,
right.
if you have it as a question mark, you get to
pick
pick when you
that.
cast it or use it.
I put it in intelligence, but it might be another one, so I'll have to deal with that when I do.
It's strength, usually. I got a +6, so one of us will assist the other, I guess.
All right, Radigan will assist. Also, as you come to this forge, give me a religion check as well, Augustus.
All right. I did want to do a prayer before I started as well, but I'll do that after. And and I'll approach the forge, and I will kneel down and do a silent prayer to the gifts of Mor.
All right. with that, Jalkin, give me a strength athletics check to work the bellows and get it as hot as you possibly can.
A strength check.
Athletics.
I got 13.
13. Yeah, you get the bellows going, and the fire is going, but it is not getting to the heat that you need it at. Augustus.
Hotta!
Uh,
Hotta!
Does anyone want to assist Jalkin?
Duma will go.
All right. So
Don't
you can
look at
roll
me,
with
man.
you can roll with advantage, Jalkin, or you guys can both roll a d20.
You take the advantage.
Okay, so yeah, with a 19, yeah, you are pushing, and I mean, sweat is just pouring off of you, but you manage to get this fire glowing and almost white hot. All right, so you gave me a Smith Tools check of, wow, 21 and a 23 with Radigan. So with that, yes, you are able to get this micro shard in, and you can see it is incredibly hot inside the forge, and this little bit of blackness. As you are reaching, it in towards the forge, give me a charisma saving throw as it tries to talk you out of doing this.
Can I be praying to Moradin the whole time I'm doing it?
You can. That's what the religion check was for. That's why you're not doing it with disadvantage. Oh,
Very
a
nice.
non-natural 20. So yeah, you are getting these visions of yourself creating this masterwork and people flocking and kneeling before you as this creator of master items. But with a 20, you push past this and you throw this shard into the fire, and you can see it starts to heat up, and you see fine cracks start to appear. And as it gets hotter and hotter, you can see it is still absorbing as much of this light as it can, but eventually it stops being able to do so, and you see itself starts to give off and glow faintly. And that's when it is time for you. You pull it out, throw it down onto the anvil. Give me one more Smith's check with advantage, please, as you are being assisted by Radigan.
Moradin! Boom.
Wow, natural 20. Yes. With Radigan's help, you get it out, you get everything sort of placed perfectly. Your hammer, the hammer of the dwarven leader, Stokely Silverstream, smashes down on this anvil. And with this piercing scream through your heads, this black micro shard gets smashed and decimated. And when you look up, there's not even dust that is left. This shard was shattered and absolutely destroyed and removed from existence. But as this was done, you got the briefest vision of your head of another piece, and the face you see is this old, twisted, undead face, and you recognize immediately this is Akar Kessel, and he knows what you did, and he has seen it.
Who
And
was
you
Akar
hear that
Kessel again?
he was the wizard 100 years ago who attempted to take over Icewind Dale.
Oh, right. Okay.
Using this black item that gave him incredible power that you assume this little shard was a piece of. And he is the one who helped find all this black ice and turn the dwarves against each other.
One question. Was it an unblinking eye wreathed in fire?
It was not. It's a blackened face of an undead. Not quite a lich, but not a normal zombie.
Oh, a wannabe lich. Okay.
Pretty close to it. And with that, Helda, pumps your hand and thanks you and just says, I thought you would be right to work this forge. It is a great blessing for a non-dwarf to be in here, but you worked it masterfully.
It was a
And she
blessing
will-
I could never have asked for. Oh, this place.
And she says, let us find us some food and some drink, and I will search the the magic's room to see if I can find some potions of health to send you on your way, and perhaps a scroll or two that you might be able to add to your book there, Cassandra.
Oh, that would be most exquisite. Thank you, sir.
Thank Moradin.
Praise be to Moradin.
You do speak Dwarvish, right? It is the language of magic.
What?
I can help you. I can help you translate.
Okay.
And so with that, she will take you into one of the larger dwarven halls that is, still been fairly empty. She will have some of the dwarves begrudgingly make you guys some food and drink. You can hear they're still grumbling about having to give up their weaponry and, the black ice. So you can tell they're definitely upset, but they no longer seem as vicious or controlled by it as they were. You guys are able to get some good dwarven ale, some fine food, and Helda heads off to see what she can find for you, and that's where we're going to end for the night.
Woo!
Ooh.
Awesome.
Level 4.
Woot.
Whoop whoop.
And as everyone is feasting and enjoying themselves, Radigan, you notice, is having a good time, back to his old jocular self, and he's kind of giving Ezekiel the side eye.
Oh, a sexy side eye or just a side eye?
No, just the side eye.
In response to that, Ezekiel sort of disappeared during that whole breaking it down sort of a thing, and came back with more makeup on.
I will go over and
Radigan's-
start chatting up the great Ezekiel. Oh, I've seen you put your makeup back on. I don't do much in the way of makeup myself, but I'm always willing to help you.
That will not be necessary. I am quite skilled at it at this point. But I can do yours.
Sethrin, or sorry,
Oh,
not Sethrin.
yes?
Ezekiel, don't encourage her.
Please do my makeup.
Yeah,
She's
don't encourage her.
She's drooling.
That's not drool. That wasn't drool.
It's physical excitement.
Thank you.
Can I insight Radigan?
Yes.
6. I have no
Hard
idea.
to read. You're not sure if it's because you took his clasp and destroyed it or some other reason.
Okay.
Can we finish off with Gus just doing a long and a little overwinded speech, just thanking the dwarves for giving up and making a terrible sacrifice, and Moradin will look down on them and smile at their constitution, kind of thing. Oh, that'll be the blessing for the meal. So Gus will make everybody actually do a blessing and bow their heads and grab hands and
Give me a persuasion roll as you do this.
oh, come on, one more 20.
You can't. You can't.
Ha!
Wow.
Wow.
Certainly
Non-natural 20. Yes, there is. The dwarves put their heads down. You still hear some grumbling from a few of them about giving up their weapons, but they do hold hands, they bow their heads, and they renew their blessings to Moradin. And okay, so with that, food and drink, and we will end the stream now, I think. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you for watching. I would like to thank everyone chatting in the chat. So ZLT and Kane Phoenix, thank you kindly. I would also like to thank everyone that has been watching. I would like to thank Angel of Light, another TV viewer, Commander Root, Host Me Raffle, Lurks, Party Wipe Games, S1 Faka, Wooden Sock, and Blood Moon. Hello, Blood Moon. There will be no Eberron this weekend, and probably not the next weekend. Oh, what are we doing for Fan Expo?
I don't think there's gonna be any Games Fan Expo weekend because we're gonna be exhausted.
And I'm running something Thursday night, so I don't think there's going to be a Legacy of the Crystal Shard next week.
We will let
All
you
right.
know.
Week off next week.
All right. See you then. Bye-bye.
Oh
See ya.
yeah, we're
Trail,
not here
partners.
Thursday because I have a game Thursday as well.